Wonder how the mic's doing today. How about that background there, though? Give it a little bit to get going here. Takes a second for YouTube to put the video out there. Hey, I think, yeah, I don't know what it is with this mic, but it's like different. I don't know. The other one was, hey, what's up? Thanks for joining, I think. Well, it actually says nobody's joined yet, but somebody commented. Maybe the Natty Sam Sullick. Yeah, I actually haven't watched any of his videos in a little while. I do like his content, though, honestly. Like, it's very relaxed, you know. It's just him working out. Thanks for the like, by the way, Kevin. Yeah, he's got where I am from, Connecticut. Thanks for joining the video, and thank you for dropping the like. Appreciate that. That's the, I'll move us over here a little bit. Looks like connection's good. I always wait a little bit at the beginning. We're doing the Q&A, but I don't want to jump in too quick because it takes a couple minutes. What's your favorite? Not sure what the question is there, though. Thanks for joining, though. Favorite exercise, I can tell you that. Hey, thanks everybody for joining. Appreciate the likes. We're doing a Q&A. Drop your questions, any questions related to anything, but mainly fitness. And I'll do my best to answer them. No guarantees. Got a couple that people posted in the community forum too. But yeah, I'll still wait a little bit, let the video get going. I know we're not doing bench press or anything, so probably knock that out next week. Usually we do the live chest and triceps, do some dips, stuff like that. But not today, sadly. Hopefully this video still does okay, though. Looks like the connection's still holding up there. Let's double check it. Anyone watching too, if you can let me know if that product is still... Hey, there we go. Moving or dying. Hey, thanks for joining. Deficit RDLs with people for shorter legs. Yeah, I think it's a good idea as long as your back is okay with it, because I've run into a little bit of trouble. I have a little bit longer legs, but I've run into a little bit of trouble like increasing that range too much. Puts a lot of stress on the lower back. But I think just like increasing, you know, using like a cambered bar, if you have shorter arms, get more stretch in the pecs, you know, it makes sense. Romeo, thank you for joining. Unnamed, I'm from Connecticut. Everybody, if you don't mind, drop a like, please. It really, really helps the video. Thank you so much. Kason, hello, how are you? Yeah, so I would say good. I think it makes sense. Just if your back is okay with it, because anything with the deficit. Brio, what up, Brio? Hope everything's feeling good. You know, like I've done those extreme. Yeah, definitely. Like if you're doing it and you're feeling like you're not getting a good stretch, I would say 100% go for it. You know, when I was doing it, I felt like I was getting like a ton of stretch. But again, that could be because I have a little bit longer femurs, possibly. Hey, thank you for the likes, everybody. Appreciate that. Usually we do a body weight check-in when we get to 20 likes, but I don't have the scale near me, so won't be able to do that. Ooh, hey, we're climbing on the likes. What's the PR? I want to say the PR is 99 likes. But yeah, anything deficit, I'm a big fan of that stuff, like pausing, you know, the pull-ups, you get more stretch in the lats, you know, pausing the bench, you get more stretch in the pecs. Mosin, hey, thank you for joining. Thank you for the likes, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great day. Hey, drop a comment. Do you work out today? What do you do for your lift today? I'm getting some coffee in, and then later on, we are doing some pull-ups. I'm actually doing, I'll let you know a little secret, but we're doing a add one pull-up to your max every day challenge starting today. I didn't post a video for that yet because I haven't done it yet. But yeah, that should be an interesting one. We'll try and push forward into new territory. Hey, nice to meet you too. I am from Connecticut. Thank you to the 4 people that have liked this video so far. That helps YouTube to share it, so much appreciated. Yeah, we're doing Q&A with personal trainer. Any questions at all that you've got, drop them. Had a good question there from Moving or Dying. It's honestly the key. Keep moving, you know, don't stay still. That's when you lose momentum. That's why I'm standing, not sitting. Keep those calories going. Like I said, we got a couple questions from the YouTube community, but I don't want to delve into those right away because, hey, Morocco. How's the weather in Morocco? Probably pretty nice. Here today, it's like 26, 28 degrees, something like that. So it's a little bit less than optimal, but not terrible. All right, let's get into one of these questions here. We got a couple, but the first question was from Never Alone 5, and they were asking, too cold? Yeah, it's a little bit cold compared to Morocco, I would assume. If my goal is to get stronger in my big compounds as well as overall, should I spend my time more on strength-focused blocks or more on hypertrophy? So if the main goal is just to increase those compounds, I would say do hypertrophy for a while, add some body weight, then progress on to strength focused, and pretty much you could just rotate between those two. I mean, I wouldn't do all strength because eventually you run the risk of injury just because you're pushing the limits of that strength too much. Like, it's very easy to just be doing 5 sets of 5 and just increasing the weight. Hey, what up? Back in biceps today. Thank you for joining the video. Thank you for the likes. Yeah, we're going over a question somebody dropped on the community section of YouTube about getting stronger. So I would say rotating is probably the way to go, because if you do just 5 sets of 5, 3 sets of 5, you're going to get bored eventually. Something's going to get injured probably, you know, because you're continually trying to add every week. You know, whereas if you're going forward with the any job, my job is personal training. Van Gambler, what up? Yeah, so that's what I do for work. Hey, thanks for the likes, everybody. We got 5. It's a little slow in the beginning sometimes for whatever reason with the likes. I don't know why. But I appreciate each and every one of them. Van Gambler, thanks for joining. So yeah, we just answered a question from Never Alone 5, talking about getting stronger in the compounds being their main goal. And I basically said, optimally, I would rotate between hypertrophy and strength just to keep things fresh. I did the same thing. If you've been following the channel, and you know that I, will do periods of time where I'm going heavier, and then I will do periods of time where, I'm focusing in more just on volume and strength and whatnot. Monthly salary, well, that's the fun thing with personal training. It goes up and down because people, miss sessions, reschedule, whatnot. Luckily, I have a very consistent base of people that I work with, so it's pretty stable. But that's definitely something you want to be aware of when you're getting into personal training. At the beginning, it's quite a journey trying to get to the point where you have stable income. Hey, that's awesome. Yeah, I did a little bit of the strength coaching. Yeah, somewhere in between 0 and 200K, exactly. Van Gambler's got the closer to the 0 than the 200K. Yeah, you definitely have to trust in yourself and just believe, that things are going to keep going in the right direction. But I mean, in general in life anyway, you want to do that. So I think that goes for everybody. Because I mean, arguably, you could say your income is more stable if you're a personal trainer because you don't have that risk of completely losing your job, whereas in other careers or lines of work, you could completely lose your job and have no income. For myself, I might lose a person here and there, which sucks, but you still have all the other people you work with. So it's a trade-off. And then you got to figure out health insurance yourself and things of that nature. So yeah. Father Oben, you're gone. Did anyone ever break your heart? No offense. No. Honestly, I mean, there were a couple, relationships back in college, that sort of thing. But no, I'm very happily married. Arnold Schwarzenegger, what is up? Yeah, no worries about the questions at all. even if they're not personal training related. Just keep putting yourself out there if you're out in the dating world. That's the key. Arnold, what up? Thanks for dropping the like. It's a pretty sick profile picture Arnie's got going there. Ooh, can we push those like numbers up? For whatever reason, at the beginning of the video, I don't know why this is, but if the video gets a ton of likes at the beginning, it gets like rocket shipped in the YouTube algorithm. I don't know why that is, but wait, you married? Yes, I am married. Yeah, I've been married for 7 years. 7 years, 7.5 years actually. Yep. Tracy, what up? Tracy dropped the like. Yes, thank you, Tracy. Appreciate that. Yep. Married, got a house, got a little one. No, I do not. This is one of my friends. Sent me the sweatshirt a while back. It's a nice, cozy sweatshirt. I won't be making any political statements today. Hey, from Brazil. Hope the weather's good there. So we got a couple other questions from the community forum there. Actually, it was kind of nice. Somebody asked. Where's my other one? Hey, Captain America. What is good? Captain America, I'll take it. The marriage is a great thing. Relationship's going to break your soul with her. Yeah, the up and down of relationships very, very stressful. I would agree. Why do I look so young? I'm not that old. It's probably just good lighting here. I think there's a common theme where people think, if you get married, you're going to be stressed out. And I think, depending on who you marry, that might be true. But if you marry the right person, life gets incredibly better. I wasn't expecting all the marriage questions. Gabby, what's up? Drop your address. Nothing here to snag. A couple RC cars. Could probably sell those on Facebook, but that would be kind of easy to track. Mrs. Captain America. I don't know what to do with that comment there, Royal. That's funny. The Hand Gambler. Proof Mrs. America. Yeah, I know. I never post. Was there a Mrs. America in the comics? I know there was a. My country, the marriage is hard, but relationship is easy. Interested in modeling. Couple lift stream. Couples that lift together stay together, right? Yeah, hey, if the modeling pays, right? What can I do for adductors with only dumbbells? Probably a wider stand. Hey, 12 likes, 13 likes. Thank you very much, everybody. Miss Britton. That's Mrs. Britton. That's awesome. Adductors with only dumbbells. Probably lunges where you're stepping wide. That would probably help a lot. Like landing your foot out to the side a little farther each time, or wider stance squats would probably toast the adductors. Full range of motion squats, rear foot elevated split squats, probably sumo deadlifts. I'm not a fan of sumo deadlifts, but I would assume that would toast the Mr. Louisiana. Hey, that's awesome. Congratulations to you. 18 likes. Come on. Royal, that's funny. That's funny. Oh man, well we got the sweatshirt on right now. I don't think you're not gonna be able to see too much through the sweatshirt. Sorry there. Oh man, I think Larry Wheels has stronger upper lower body, but Andre definitely has more pull-up strength for sure and dip strength. Gabby, appreciate the support. And let's see, the body weight right now. It's like 203 right now. Can't lift with my lady. My focus goes to other things. I don't get a great lift. Yeah, everyone's different there. I know the likes are climbing. I'll take it. Thank you very much. Yeah, if you're Mr. Louisiana, I would assume you could beat me in the pose down. The workout split. Hey, Brian, keep going those front squats. Chest and triceps Monday, back and biceps Tuesday, shoulders Wednesday, legs Thursday, and then chest and triceps Friday, back and biceps Saturday, and legs on Sunday. Yeah, the likes are climbing. Thank you, everybody. That should help the video quite a bit. It takes a little bit to get going. Mass monsters are definitely classical. Yeah, I don't know. The mass monsters, like, it just doesn't do it for me. It's so, like, obviously Arnold's physique is unrealistic for most people, but it's a lot closer to what's possible. Like, say someone's close to his height, they could probably get to 200 something, reasonably lean, but nobody's going to be getting to, the dudes that are like 5'6", 5'7", weighing 280, 290 pounds naturally. So I draw a lot of inspiration from lifters in the 70s. 5x30, that sounds deadly. 25 likes. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate that. Plan on 220-pound bulk anytime soon? Yes. Possibly within the next couple weeks. Not getting to 220, but like starting down that journey. What does your wife think about your journey? Just having like the interest in lifting. Yeah, I think she's a big fan of it, because obviously it's my career, but also just keeps me healthy, keeps me fit. I mean, America is, what are we, like 3/4 overweight now? So I'm in the minority if I'm in shape. So, hey, Dungeon Master, thank you so much. Yeah, so the bodybuilding split, I used to do chest and back, and I just didn't have enough focus left when I would get to the back portion of the workout. So that was when I started thinking about doing like, all right, what if I do chest and triceps? Hey, 26 likes, thank you. Back and biceps, like breaking it up like that. And I'm a big fan of that. I've actually been working on a beginner 27, come on. I've like double the likes compared to people watching. I don't even know how that's possible. So yeah, I'm building more of a beginner routine to make available. And that'll be kind of like a 4 or 5 day per week program, because I realized the 29, that's craziness. Let's go. I'm going to get some coffee in. Normally I would check my body weight, but 30. I don't even know how this is possible with only 14 people watching, but hey, drop a comment if you dropped a like. Thank you very much. 31? Unless somebody out there has got some kind of thing that they can use to add more likes. I don't know how that's possible, though. The PR is 99 likes. 32. Yeah, the PR is 99 likes. Man, that's flex. No, the lighting's not good here. Sorry. Appreciate that, though. I got some good pictures on probably on Instagram. Some of the profile pictures for the yeah, Van Gambo. I think that's what's happening. But usually people don't. Usually if they leave, they don't like the video. So I don't know. We're crushing it right now, though. I'll take it. Oh man, yeah. Maybe we did a back reveal a little while back. If we do a cut, then maybe we'll do a. I don't know. Maybe we'll do like a. There's so much on Instagram already that's like people doing full reveals of their physiques and everything, which I get, but I also didn't really want to go that route, other than the occasional photo and whatnot. Those photos are all when I weighed less, like 190, not much less, slightly different. Hey, KOM, thank you very much. I'm sure it would probably get a ridiculous amount of views. Yeah, maybe when we do a cut, we'll see. That'll probably blow up the channel. Hey, drop a subscribe. Good pre-workout meal. Buys for the guys. Good pre-workout meal. Oatmeal, pretty good. Some peanut butter if your stomach's okay with the peanut butter. Other than that, homemade sourdough bread. Nah, Van Gambler's cool. Van Gambler's been here for a bit. Van sucks. Yeah, so something with just some like quick acting carbs. Hey, thank you, Dungeon Master. I appreciate that. Something that's going to hit because carbs get digested almost immediately. So something like that is going to give you that like kick of energy, plus a little bit of caffeine, in the form of coffee. I've been doing just coffee lately. It's been pretty decent as far as the caffeine. Lenny, what up? Thanks for joining. Thanks for the likes too. 34 likes. That would be so funny if we hit a like PR in this video because we're not like maxing out on the bench or anything. I assumed it would be on a bench max when we're doing like 330 or something like that. I am 32, I think, born in 1992. So yeah, going on my 35th, 33rd birthday. We're in 2025. 38 likes. Let's go. Drop a comment if you dropped a like. Thank you very much. Yoda, what up? I haven't watched any Star Wars in a little while. 39 likes. That's crazy. Appreciate everybody. I never get this many likes this early in the video. Does it say 40 on yours, Dungeon? All right. Yeah, I think it just takes a second. Maybe mine's just slightly delayed. We hit 40? Crazy. I was not expecting the Q&A to do decently well with the likes, but I think we're forcing the YouTube algorithm, as it were, with the massive amount of likes. So appreciate that, everybody. The dream is to get to 1,000 one day. But yeah, drop any fitness related questions. I got a couple other ones that people dropped. Let's see. Arnold in his prime. I actually don't know too much about Mike Menser, other than that he liked to train and then like recover for days. So I would say probably Arnold. The algo's rigged. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of late to the YouTube influencer game. If I'd started 10 years ago, game over. But we'll get there. Slow and steady. Just got to trust the process. Dungeon Master. Sorry. Tell you what, maybe next back and bicep video, I'll do something. A little bit of to get the. You're not gonna be able to see anything through the sweatshirt though. Yeah, I don't know too much about the algorithm. I should probably do some more research and figure out how to finagle my way, to get more likes and whatnot. But I just like posting stuff. I have watched Pumping Iron. Big fan of that. Sneed, what up? Big fan of that movie. Classic. Arnold, Ferrigno. What's his face? The football player. It's like 6'2". Can't remember. 43 likes. Come on. Crazy. What is the football player's name? Mike Katz? Yeah, I think that was him. It's a good, like, if you're into lifting, Siddharth, what is it? Oh, yeah. If you're into lifting, natural or not, I think it's a great watch. Yeah, absolutely agree, Ronnie. Kolsvart. Also, all of Ronnie's original, like The Cost of Redemption, The Unbelievable, the footage is a little grainy, but he's just hitting it hard, crushing. Dungeon Master, I did compete back in, I was like 10 years ago. It was a long time. But I progressed pretty quickly at the beginning. I was always on the leaner side, so for the competition, I didn't have to cut down too much. That was a long time ago. I probably have the trophy around here somewhere. Where is it? I'm trying to think. Let's see. It could be, I don't think I got rid of it. Any tips to increase strength in the shoulders when having trouble getting progress in just that muscle group? Siddharth. Oh, I missed a bunch of questions here. Hang on. War Thunder Gaming. David, what's up? Any started in calisthenics? Actually, I'm leaning more in the direction of calisthenics right now. You got it close enough. I am 32 years old, 32, can't talk. Siddharth, Brantley. What up, Brantley? Thanks for joining. Any tips to increase strength in the shoulders when having trouble getting progress in that muscle group? I I'm a big fan of behind the neck press, but it is not the most stable movement. I've made a lot of, like probably most of the progress I made was just doing seated dumbbell press or seated barbell press and just making shoulders like a full day. A lot of people tack shoulders on like at the end of a chest day, which is fine, but I like having like a full hour and a half day where you're just crushing it, you know. I am too skinny. Any tips for me? It's all about the calories. Got to get those calories in. Nani, thank you. Appreciate the support. Ronnie, it's the lighting here, Nani. That's all it is. Yeah, no problem at all, Ronnie. Yeah, I love training shoulders. I used to do like an hour and a half. I would do a bunch of barbell press, like 4 or 5 sets, a bunch of dumbbell press. Kenji, yeah, spot on. Calorie surplus. It's the only way. Dennis. I know the lighting's not crazy here. Maybe I can get a forearm pump doing the gripper here. Hold on. Do I think Lee Priest was natty at 6 years old? I don't know. That's a hard one because all the time I see people coming out saying like, well, I was natty at this point in time, and you know, trying to work this gripper a little bit here. And I feel like it's kind of a way for people to say, well, I just had good genetics and I don't really use that much in the way of enhancements. But we have no idea. So it's one of those things like all we can do is take somebody's word for it. And if they say they were, you know, what can we do? Yankees, what up? So I don't know. Like, I more believe Ronnie was natty when he said he was natty because of how much total like top end size he achieved. But again, you don't know. Deleted my left wing. Been working on this 250 for a long time now, but we're not quite there. I actually slacked off on it for a little bit, so give it a try here. Left hand first, obviously. Nope, not there. Hey, 45 likes. That's awesome, honestly. I don't know how many of the last look younger than my age. Hey, thank you very much. Better to look older. Better than looking older, I guess. Top 5 bodybuilders, powerlifters I would want to work out with. Arnold, obviously. Ronnie, you know, when he was in his prime. Hey, look at the grossness. We're getting a little bit going here. I think, who am I thinking of? Not Flex Wheeler. Oh, Kevin Levrone. Yeah, Kevin Levrone training. Let's see. Branch Warren. I don't know. Branch Warren, I felt like the way he trained. I mean, I've had my share of injuries, but just like too much just flinging weight around. Tom Platz, based Chad Thunderjock. What up? What's wrong with looking older? No, Brian, I said it would be better than if people thought I was older than my age. You know what I mean? What is up? Thanks for subscribing, Haley. So yeah, I don't think it wasn't an ageism comment. I think it was more just a, you know, if people are guessing that you're older than you actually are. Your grip strength tends to increase with age. Upper, lower, push, pull, or full body for best hypertrophy gains. Depends on where you're at in your journey. If you're at the beginning, then yes, I am happily married. If you're at the beginning of your journey, then you can pretty much do whatever you want and you're going to grow as long as you're consuming enough calories. If you're a little farther into your journey, then you got to think about things like how much can you recover? And the program that I've been doing where you're lifting every day, sleep, food, water, all that stuff's got to be on point. If your hydration is semi-good, if your food is semi-good, like you're not going to be able to recover from it. So I would say think about like, can you maintain a good recovery schedule? 50 likes. Let's go. Trying to get the, somebody asked for a flex. I'm trying to get the forearm going here. Yeah, well, I've been married for 7.5 years now. Yeah, I think time flies, so it's hard to think back sometimes and remember how many years it's been. But yeah, one little man, he's sleeping right now, and then we got another little man on the way, estimated arrival in June. So very excited. Crush this one more time. What's the like PR is 99. Thanks for joining, by the way, Tony. Tony, what are you playing for games there? Been playing a little bit of the Forest lately. Hey, thank you. Yeah, we're very excited. I've already got all the gear ready. Forearm workouts. Thanks, base Chad. Help on the forearm workouts. Honestly, doing the crusher. This guy really gets everything pretty good. And just trying to squeeze and hold. It feels wonderful to be a dad. It can be a little intimidating when you're just because it's an unknown thing. But just like anything, when you've got to step up and transition from just being a a person to a parent, are you yes, I am a professional trainer. It's what I've done since 2016, I think. So what are 9 years now? Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I always tell people, if you have another job, don't found Bruce Wayne. Hey, thanks. Yeah, we're working on the hair. I mean, it's not fully there yet, but we're getting there. Yeah, if you have another job, keep that job and slowly build your clientele up over time. And then once you have enough people where you can sustain, then maybe make the transition. But sometimes people are like, oh, I'm quitting my job and I'm going into personal training. I'm like, no, don't do that. Take your time. Try and slowly build your schedule, because that'll allow you to make choices. Because at the beginning, when you're training, you just have to pretty much work anywhere, take any job, any level of pay, and it's harder to provide, and establish yourself. Whereas if you can keep your other job and then build up. Siddharth, hey, shoot me an email. I don't really do too much of the online clients anymore because the schedule is moderately full up. But you could always, send me an email, pat_fitness@yahoo.com. Or you could get one of those programs I wrote too. If you're looking for a shorter program, go with the bulk expedited. Or I think the bulk is the one I've tagged. Trying to see, let's see. See if I can tag the other one too. All right, we're back. It should be there now. I put 2 programs. Those are the way I train. 52 likes. That's crazy. Hey, did everybody watch my origin story video? I thought that was a pretty good one. How best can I diet? I like to try explain it simply. Depends if you're trying to go up or go down in weight. Assuming you're saying just generally diet, you're trying to go down in weight, I would recommend tracking your calories, figure out where you're at right now. Use an app like MyFitnessPal. There's a free version of it. There's a couple others too, but the one I'm most familiar with is MyFitnessPal. And then, it'll give you a recommendation based on what you put in there, and it'll say you need to decrease, calories to get to a certain goal. Other than fitness, what's your hobby? I am a big fan of RC cars, like the big ones. I got a couple of them in the other room, but I don't know how the internet connection would do in there. So yeah, so I got some of those going, hanging out with the little feller. He's a fan of the RC cars too. Actually, I put up a picture of him. I put the video on Instagram too of him driving around. He's got a little one that he drives. I want to work out soon. Hey, you can work out whenever you want. Do some push-ups, if your shoulders can handle it. Or get one of these. Not there yet. Do I do weighted pull-ups? Yes. I love weighted pull-ups. Love weighted chin-ups. Since starting this, I've had no like elbow tendon issues. I do read books, yes. Actually, my wife and I were talking about that, getting back into more reading. Actually, what we used to do is we would do a couple days a week, just read, you know, and then like the other days we would watch stuff, but kind of balance out, you know. This is 250, so I don't know what that would be in the Captains of Crush. I'm almost, maybe you're gonna witness me finally closing it. I don't think so though, because I've been working on it as much. Let's see. Not quite. Almost, but it definitely helps right here. So 250 kg, I guess that'd be like 120, something like that. Let's knock out this other question here. From drop any questions you have, by the way. I will do my best to answer them. I may not be able to, but I will definitely try. Let's see. I can move you down a little bit here so I don't have to look up as much. There we go. All right. Question from King of Cows. Shout out to King of Cows. Big supporter. Thank you. King of Cows 9777. What role do you think volume plays in strength and hypertrophy? Ooh, that's an interesting question. I think it plays a big role, but I think you can benefit from both sides of it. Like you can, you know, reduce your weight, decrease the volume, and see a benefit from that. Kind of let the joints recover, just get comfortable with more sets and reps. And then on the other end of it, if you're looking for more variation, you could increase, you know, your weight and decrease your volume. I'm always kind of changing those things around a little bit. There's certain days where I found more volume works really well, and then other days I found less volume works well. Like on deadlift day, less volume typically works well for me. Same with squat day, leg day, unless we're talking about calves. Calves, you need a ton of volume. It's the only way they're going to grow. A lot of volume, a lot of weight, a lot of times per week. That's the harsh truth. Hey, 21 people, what's up? Drop your comments. I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you for all the likes. We are climbing here. The goal is 100 likes on this video. If we do that, that'd be crazy. Let's see. Yeah, so I don't know. That kind of rounds out that question. It's kind of a, I don't know. I wasn't trying to dodge the question there because I feel like that's not a straight answer really, but it's the truth because, oh, and that's what I was going to say. With back and biceps, I found that more volume helps a lot. Same with shoulders. Chest, kind of in the middle. You know, so the lower body, haven't felt like I've needed as much volume to grow the legs, but that could just be me personally. Everyone's slightly different. The best thing to do is track everything, you know, and then look for consistencies. Like I was bulking in a calorie surplus and I tried a lot more volume and I grew. Or, you know, when you're cutting, you try less volume and you grow. There's certain things that kind of naturally go well together. You know, when you're cutting, you're kind of trying to conserve energy a little bit. Dungeon Master, I did 150 with that gripper at 17 years old. I don't know what I could do. Yeah, I have no idea what I could do at 17, but trying to get to 250. Angelo, what's up? Thanks for joining. Thank you for the like. What's your opinion on going low block pulls for deadlifts? Yeah, deadlifts, hit or miss. Me and deadlifts have a tenuous relationship. Is that what we would term it? It's you know, it's kind of hostile sometimes. Like sometimes I love deadlifts and I'm in a good groove with them, and then sometimes, you know, they hurt me and I'm like, all right. It's but that, I don't know, that sounds like a great idea, like especially if you know that it feels better on your back, you know, then go with it. Farmer carries, I found that those really never bothered my back, whereas deadlifts occasionally. Managing fatigue, taking that rest day every 4th week, if you're training that consistently. If you're not training that consistently, then okay, maybe not. But if you're hitting those deadlifts very, very consistently and heavy and pushing into new territory, then maybe doing something like this, where you just knock out a lot of low block pulls. I struggled from pulling from that position, but I have longer femurs, longer arms, so it's not as long of a pull for me. One of those situations where like different body structures can be easier, can be tougher. I would say go with it though. If it feels noticeably better than regular deadlift, you know, as much as like I want to just hit the ground running, just absolutely crush it all the time, you got to think longevity. Like I want to be able to do this for a long time. I don't just want to be able to deadlift for a year intensely and then get hurt and then not be able to do it again, you know, because I've done that before a couple times. You know, you pop something and then it's like, all right, great, now I can't train. So legs after pull day or back day. I would space legs out from pull day if you're doing a lot of like unsupported rowing. You know, I switched to seal rows instead of the unsupported rowing, and then my lower back felt pretty good on leg day. So yeah, I would say, unless you want to take the approach of, I bet the 24 hours is a pretty quick recovery period to ask your body to like be able to fully heal. So I would say maybe try and do your pull day a little farther apart from leg day. Angelo, just gonna do one top set a week. Yeah, I'm not doing that, Yeet. Thanks though. Gonna do one top set. Yeah, I like that idea. I did that for a long time with deadlifts. Now how I think I would program deadlifts, probably something like that, but give myself you know, more room to recover, because I saw really good results by pushing it hard every week, but eventually you snap something up. So I would do 3 weeks, 4 weeks maybe intense, then take a week, just a victory lap week where you do like 70% effort, same repetitions, keep everything feeling good. And again, it's the long-term mindset, which I struggle with all the time. So I'm always trying to increase things, and I just have to remember like, okay, I want to be doing this, like I said, for a long time. So again, people have said something very similar to me, Angelo, and I've been like, yeah, sure. So, but can't tell you, you know, how many times I've aggravated something and then it's like, well, now I have to backtrack and I lose progress. So I would probably do 3 weeks on intense, 1 week victory lap, and keep repeating that. And you could also do, like, say you do 315, 325, 335, take a victory lap week, do 275, then do maybe 325, 335, 345, so that you're going up, up, up like that. Hey, no worries. Yeah, I used to have super short hair. I'm pretty sure the picture I chose for this, not long hair woman, Harry Styles. I'll have to look up a picture. Skinny dudes, the longer my hair get. Hey, Yeet, attention is attention. Sid Hart, what's up? Are you an American Psycho? What's your opinion on it? Thank you for all the likes, everybody. I really appreciate that. Anybody that hasn't liked the video yet, drop a like, please. Much appreciated. High bar trap handle deadlifts, super low pressure on the lower back. So depends on, like, are you looking for maximum load, just trying to absolutely toast the traps? If so, then go with the high bar. If you're trying to get the quads a little more involved, trap bar is more of a squat than it is a deadlift, because of your foot positioning. Your feet are centered as opposed to have to being behind the bar. So you can start a trap bar here, where at a regular deadlift you have to start here. You know, the bar position moves. So it's more just standing up, you know. That way of programming sounds a lot like, yes, going forward, that's going to be my approach, Angelo, because you'll feel fine until you don't, and then you'll have something you have to deal with lower back wise that can take a long time to fix. And it, you know, it depends. I mean, some people aren't able to push their body hard enough to even need that recovery. It's kind of like the concept of overtraining. Like, some people aren't even training hard enough to need the overtraining. But if you're really crushing it hard, then you got to take that time to, you know, reset and recovering. He ain't homeless. Who's Berserk? I don't know who that is. Thanks for joining the channel. Christian Bale. Yeah, I have heard that before. Where is the trucker? Need to watch those again. What do you think about squatting and deadlifting on the same day? I actually used to do that when I was doing DUP, daily undulating periodization, and the deadlifts always felt really good. And I've actually seen a couple lifters use squats just to warm up and activate everything before, deadlifts. So I would say yes. Like DUP would have maybe a 5x5 squat. Then you go to your deadlift would be like a 3x8. So you're always varying. Like I wouldn't do a 5x5 squat and a 5x5 deadlift. I feel like that would be pretty rough. But again, it depends on if you can recover from it, if you can acclimate slowly, increasing the weight. I just wouldn't go, oh, yes, I got some squat shoes that do basically that. I'm in one of the caves from the forest. Anybody play that game? Or Sons of the Forest? Yeah, I really like the long range of motion squats, less weight. I've seen really good gains in the quads. I mean, I've had friends that have squatted in the 500s and their quads, just because they were doing low bar, never really caught up to the weight. Like, not trying to toot my own horn, just saying there's a difference. I think like more weight is great, but more range of motion, actually using the muscles you're trying to grow. If you're just a power lifter, then whatever. Yes. Yeah. 100% agree with the full range of motion. Like, that's one of those longevity things where less weight, more range of motion is gonna, I think, really, really make the difference. A lot of the people that I met when I was starting out working out that all had knee issues would always do these like maybe 90-degree range of motion squats. And they were always telling me about the dangers of squatting. And I'm like, well, I'm looking at the way you're squatting and I'm looking at the way I'm squatting. It doesn't look like the same thing. Usually do for rear delts. Lately, I've been doing, thanks for all the questions, by the way. I am from Connecticut. Thanks for joining, everybody. 54 likes. Awesomeness. Can we get another 46? I don't know. It's kind of a big ask for 45 minutes into the video here. Usually face pulls or dumbbell rear delt. If I could pick any machine, I would probably pick that one, like the reverse pec deck, basically. That I would say probably best activation on the rear delts. Big fan of that one. Yeah, from Connecticut. It is cold here. It's not terrible, but yeah, you could set up pretty good with bands. It's, you just wrap them around something. It'd be hard to get a perfect setup that you could progress, though. The pec deck is great because you can just, all right, I'll go up 2 reps or I'll go up in weight, whatever. Yeah, I wish my gym did too. Thanks for supporting, everybody. Anybody wants to get the program I use to train? I made one because people were asking, like, how do you train? Like, do you have a program available? Do you have an ebook? Get the bulk, definitely, if you're interested in the way I train. The bulk expedited is fine, but the bulk gives you a really good explanation of how everything works. So there's my sales pitch. There's another question here. Oh, well, somebody was asking the picture I posted of the cookies, which were excellent, by the way. They did not actually have 0 calories. They had like 200 or so in each. It's pretty good. Hey, drop some goals. Like, what are your goals for this coming year? I'm a big fan of writing those things down and plotting them out a little bit. I used to do this all the time with deadlifts, squats, bench. And I would draw out like how many weeks out I was planning to go with that specific program. And even if I didn't get close to it, or even if I didn't hit exactly what I was going to, I would always get close to it. That's huge. Brio, sorry. They've all been consumed, sadly. Mission 2025, survive. This is an excellent goal. I agree. Make it to the next year. But I mean, other than that, play more survival games. That's a good goal, I think. But yeah, like with deadlift, I would do that all the time. Like when I was progressing upwards, closer to 500 and then closer to 600, I'd always say like, all right, I need to knock out this. Then I can attempt this. Once I knock out this, then I can attempt this. Same thing with squats. When I was chipping away with 365, for anybody that's been following the channel for a while, just trying to consistently knock out 10 to 12. Once I'd done that a couple times, then I felt pretty confident I could try 405 for a certain amount of reps. But But yeah, drop a couple more questions here. We'll do about another 10 minutes, and then we'll jump off. Again, I really appreciate everyone joining the video. Really appreciate all the questions. Angelo especially, thank you for dropping all those questions. There were a couple more from Instagram, but I might have already answered those just directly to the people on Instagram. I know some people had questions about like my goals for the channel and would love to hit 5K subscribers, but we're a little ways away from that. We've got another like 500 to go or something like that. Hey, if you've been watching the videos lately, who likes the new style of videos? We're doing more reviews and just different than workout content. We'll always keep the workout content going, but there's so many other channels doing like video reactions and just different content that I thought, hey, let's give it a try, you know. I gotta sneeze. Oh, we're good. All right. Knock out a little more in the gripper. So yeah, has anyone seen like in the last week out of those videos? Like there was the Hathor Bielsen one. Arnold Classic coming up, by the way, everyone. Absolutely got to check that out. That's one of those motivational things. Even like enhancement or no enhancement, seeing the strongman stuff, I just think is super inspirational. Like the weight that they're lifting, just absurd. That's in March, I want to say. Like the beginning to middle of March, something like that. Hey, Yeet. Thanks for joining. Peace out. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for the likes. Check out the programs. Good luck with surviving in 2025. We're all going to be fine, hopefully. Hey, 500 kg. Chala. I don't know if you're saying bye to him or bye to me, but either way. So yeah, that's something I'm very excited to be watching. Seeing Thor's come back. That was kind of why I wanted to do that video there. You know, hopefully get some support for Hathor there. Not that he needs it. I mean, he's got like a million subscribers almost, I want to say. All right, any more programming questions, food questions, anything of that nature? No pose down today. Very sorry. Possibly back in bicep day, we will do something of that nature. I will be posting day 1 of the pull-up challenge, and the goal will be to add 1 rep every day and post it on your social media if you want. I'll do a community post about it. But I think it'll be cool, you know, not a competition, just see how many we can accrue, you know, how many total pull-ups maybe. I'm sure I think the record is like 105 with a pause. It was like I watched the video. It was like a 10-minute and 30-second video. It was this guy just doing 1 pull-up and then he waits, 1 pull-up and then he waits. I mean, ridiculous. Like even doing like I don't really know anyone that can do like a good 20 pull-ups. But yeah, so we'll post that later today, and then tomorrow I'll probably just have a regular training video. But yeah, I think unless anybody has any other questions, we'll probably rest it there today. Appreciate all the likes. I can't believe we actually hit a like PR on a Q&A. It's quite surprising. I'll give it another minute or 2 here, and then we'll probably rest it unless anybody else has more questions. And the mic held up too, which is huge. I've really been struggling with this mic. I did not realize there were 2 separate parts you had to charge to the mic. Failure on my part. All right. I think that's it, everybody. I really appreciate everyone watching. And yeah, we'll catch you next time. Like I said, probably regular training video tomorrow. And then after that, yeah, we'll see. We'll have to wait and see on that one. All right, everybody. Appreciate you. Till next time. Peace.